submit to these. My mistake was to submit to these when I was like 43, 44. By 44, I could see I was having problems already. And I submitted to these. And this is worse for you. That's why I used to tell you,
glasses.
Don't put the glasses on. Hold on.
Yeah.
To make your eyes muscle, that thing. It's like when you wear fucking hearing aids. Mm-hmm. Like, your hearing gets lost.
Well, they say with vision, like, the problem is we're looking at things that are real close up all the time. And your eyes are supposed to do a bunch of different things. They're supposed to look at stuff in the distance. They're supposed to look at things up close. And if you don't look at things in the distance all the time, you lose that ability.
Well, I'm going to be as honest as I can with you. I'm not trying to be cute here.
Okay.
I lost my eyesight when I stopped doing coke. Because when I was doing coke, my eyesight was on point, Chad. I could see a light from fucking 2 miles away. That light's green. We got to make it. Once I stopped doing coke, my eyesight went right into the fucking shitter. So when I was snorting, I had 20/20 vision. I could see coke rocks and the carpet and shit. Now I can't see shit if there's a coke rock on the fucking floor. So
I guess it's blood flow. If you think about it, blood flow to the brain. I mean, doesn't coke give you like a crazy amount of blood flow to your brain? I mean, it must. It's a stimulant,
I have no
right?
idea. I have no idea where the blood goes.
Joey, thank God I never got into that.
No.
Thank God I never got into that.
And especially now. Like now I see these people that are snorting anything.
Yeah.
To snort anything today, you got to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, you could die.
Heroin, these people who put the fucking test. Like if you go to a bar in New York, they have tests.
Yeah.
Then you
check
go in the
fentanyl.
bathroom and,
Yeah.
what, are you fucking kidding me?
They have to if you don't want to
Once
die.
you test cocaine, it's time to do something different. If you got to test your coke, it's time to do something different. You got to fucking...
You know what's going on here? Ketamine. Everybody's doing ketamine. They do nasal sprays. We had some lady go into a K-hole in the middle of our comedy show. She's fucking falling down like this. And they brought in the Narcan and shit. They were worried that she had overdosed. And her wife was like, no. She's just been doing ketamine. She just did too much.
So I did a couple of lines of that one time at the podcast studio.
Yeah.
And it was okay. I did the podcast. But whoever gave me the ketamine left like a pile of it on the desk, after we did a couple of lines. So he left and me and Lee were talking. And I go, Lee, what are we going to do with this fucking thing? And he goes, I don't know, throw it away. I go, fuck that. It was about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I had done 3 lines maybe, and I was buzzed, but it didn't take me over the top. I did those. Now, I lived 6 minutes from the podcast studio in L.A. When I got to the first light to make the left, I knew it was not going to be a good drive home. It was not going to be a good drive home, okay? I had done too much. And then I got home, and when I put my foot out of the car, that was it. It was lights out after that. And I'm like, I am fucked up.
What do you mean like lights out? Like in what way?
Like I was fucked up. I don't know what was going on.
It's a different kind of fucked up, right?
It's a different type of fucked up. And then I went in the house, and God damn it, my wife is awake.
Oh, no.
Now I got to talk to her. Oh. So I ran in my office, and I'm in there 15 minutes getting higher and higher.
Oh, no.
And shit, my body's feeling weird. And I go, I better go out there before she comes in here.
Right.
And she was watching True
Crimes?
Detective, whatever, on HBO.
Oh, okay.
And it was the dude from The Green Book and the other guy.
The Green Book.
The brother, the guy who won he was in the book, The Green Book, with the guy who drove him in the South. He played the piano player. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, you never saw The Green Book?
I don't think I saw
That's
The
a
Green
good
Book.
fucking movie.
Oh, we were talking about him yesterday, Marshall Ali.
Yeah.
That guy's awesome, man.
He's awesome.
He was great in that Netflix documentary, or the Netflix show we were just talking about the end of the world with Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was good. Fucking Giannis hated it, though, huh? Yeah. He's trying to get me to hate it. I kind of went with him a little bit, right? He influenced me. I was like, yeah, there were some parts I didn't like.
Yeah, you didn't like the animals.
The CG animals.
Get picky.
Yeah, bunch of CGI animals staring at people. I'm like, come on.
No.
You don't need to do this to me.
No, but I looked at him, and while I was watching TV, his head kept getting bigger. And I'm like, I couldn't take it. I'm sitting there. I got no T-shirt on. I'm sweating profusely. She's kind of looking at me. I'm kind of looking at her.
Your wife is a fucking angel.
And finally,
she really is.
I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take it no more. And I go, what the hell's going on here? And she's like, what? I'll change it. She didn't know. I told her the next morning. I said, let me tell you something. When I came last night, I was not doing too good. You know, people think that you fuck around. Like when I was living in L.A., people think like you fuck around and you don't have everybody always thinks like I just got high and had no fucking consequences. I just never told you about what I dealt with. You know, one night I ate mushrooms and I went home and the fucking mushrooms hit. I didn't know. I ate like 3 little fucking things at the office. The mushrooms hit. And that's the day The Exorcist came on. And I had to watch it. And I'm like, what the? And I finally ran into the room and put the blankets over my head. It was too fucking real. Like I have horrible high stories. I just don't repeat them because, you know, people won't believe them.
I remember when we were on a plane once and you were eating Stars of Death. And we were like almost at New York. And it was like an hour before the plane landed. Joe Rogan, I almost fucking lost it. I was having a panic attack. It was getting bad. And then you go, but I'm back. And then you pop 2 more. I'm like, how did you just fucking do that? You just had a panic attack almost.
You know, for 3 years I cried about this anxiety. I can't take it.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't do edibles now.
Is that what it is?
Monday nights.
So was it edibles that was giving you the anxiety?
You said it yourself. Yeah. You can't live on a 2,000 milligrams a goddamn day. Something's got to fall apart eventually.
Yeah.
You know, that was kicking it up, and then
anytime I would get above 200 milligrams, the whole world was just like very slippery. Very slippery. It was like, this is like, I could see how edibles could get someone to legitimately lose their mind. That's why when I was talking to Alex Berenson, he wrote that book, Tell Your Children. It's all about schizophrenia and about how there are people that get introduced to high doses of marijuana and it induces schizophrenia. We know people. We both know a couple of people that have had that happen to. I'm like, this is real. I think marijuana is very beneficial in low to moderate doses. Well, you get above certain doses with certain psychologies, certain people, certain times of their life, you know, certain things they're going through.
You never know.
You could fucking crack.
You never know.
You could.
And I can tell you that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Because at times, you know.
Marijuana at the high doses is not what people think it is. It gets to that very psychedelic place where it's like, this might as well be acid. Like the real high doses. There was some time where Eddie Bravo had these THC pills. One of his students had made his own pills, had like turned keef into pills. I forget how many we took, but I was talking to this one dude and like I might as well have been in another dimension. Like my relationship to reality was very slippery. I was like, if I was losing my mind right now, if I wasn't in a good place in my life, life is falling apart, maybe you're, getting fired, your house is repossessed, going through a divorce, maybe you have cancer, who knows, whatever it is. And then you get that dose, it could send you over the top.
Bro, I had a